Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I just would like to ask, because from morning I've seen familiar faces, but I've also seen non-familiar faces. Who is here? Who has been to MAPS convention before? Woohoo! Welcome back to MAPS convention. Who here today is your first time in MAPS convention? Welcome to MAPS convention. I have one more question. Anyone here who has never attended any conference before?
Unlike you.
Mana boleh? Anyone? Never attended any conference? Convention? Alright, great. Anyone has collection of notes like this from all your conferences? I have stacks of this. So much so my mother asked me, it's been so many years, can we throw? And I say, no, cannot. Got important notes inside. And my mother says, there's not enough room in the house for me to keep all your books. So decide what needs to be kept, what needs to be thrown. And I say, nothing can be thrown. Every conference is important. So allow me to share my experience with conferences. So during the conference or after a conference, we all flex our muscles. It's like, yay, we got this. And then we say, we raise the bar. Next level. Go global. And can you feel in your body that vibration? It's like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want. I'm going to go for it. Whether it's going global, going and speaking on the stage, and then your heart pounds. And you're like, yes, this is it. This is what I want to do. Because the emotions are heightened during the session. You hear all the speakers. I'm hearing all the speakers, and I'm like, oh, there's so many things to do. And then in my mind, there's a chorus song that goes along with this. In my mind, I go, here I go, rock you like a hurricane. That's my emotions during conference or just the day after the conference. And then, maybe 3 months down the road, still like, yeah, I want to do this. Work is coming, but yes, I want to do this. Remember the notebook? The notebook is somewhere among the clutter, along all the other things. Yes, I still want to do this. And then, after 6 months, the proposals that the client needed last week, and they're rushing you every day, but you have class going on, and then the invoices that's not sent, or the invoices sent, payments not coming, all of that happens, and then you're like, I still want, I'm going to go for it, but yeah, I'm a bit tired. And then, go like Ayoda, payments not in, I still have got proposals to do, I still have invoices to send. Wait lah, I'll get to it lah. That notes, that to-do list, somehow I'll get to do it. Why? Because life still has to go on. The survival. Then the chorus in the head also changes, you know. It will be like, where am I? Then it goes, I am now the hurricane. Because you know why? Life is just like, I get up, I go, I do this, I do that, family, this, that. I go to sleep, and it's so fast. I can't keep track. I don't know what I'm doing. And that notes stays there, quietly, collecting dust. In my case, it's getting scolded from my mother. And then comes the next conference. And then, here I am, rock you like a hurricane. And then you go, unstoppable. Yay, I got this, you got this, we got this.
Yes.
And then, for me, start again lah. This has been my routine for many years, from every conference that I have been going. And in 2015, I quit my full-time job to be on my own, not realizing that being on your own is also being lonely. Not that I didn't have friends. Friends were all there. But then suddenly you realize, especially when you step out and you are what we call one leg kick, one man show. You are the financer, you are the admin person, you are the marketing person, you are the sales person.
Yes.
You are also the operations manager. Yeah, and you do the cleanup. And when you attend conferences like this, we hear people like Rajan give a talk, and Rajan says, freelancers, speakers like us, trainers, coaches, we need to have 6 to 8 months buffer in our bank. And I don't even have that. And I'm still going through this cycle, right? And I know I need to do something. So one day I decide, okay, this is it. One of the conferences lah. This is it. I need to stop doing something. I need to start doing something. Start doing what? I don't know. But I know I need to start something, I need to stop something. I look around myself. Finances were not in a surplus. So to invest money to, remember the to-do list? They're not cheap, you know. Website takes money. Doing corporate video takes money. Pretty much a lot of things requires money. And back then, let's just say, I cukup makan lah. For my international friend, what that means is I'm surviving.
Treading water.
So what do? I ask myself, what do I have? And the only thing I have was myself. And what I decided to do was just this. There's something called LinkedIn. Not familiar with LinkedIn?
Yes.
Free, right?
Yes.
So I just decided to write 2015 onwards, because I had a long conversation one day with Jega, and I decided that I am going to speak about gratitude. That's my topic, because I cannot speak anything else with conviction. That's the only thing I can speak with conviction. And Jega said, because I asked Jega, got anyone want to listen to me? Gratitude. Do I need to teach people gratitude? He said, never mind, go and build your market. So I decided I'm going to write. So for my friends who know me from then, you know what I did. I just wrote. I keep writing. I wrote anything and everything about gratitude. Say thank you, appreciation, gratitude. Be thankful, be grateful, be appreciative. It's my common theme. And occasionally I will speak about training. I'll speak about coaching. Now why I had to do this? Simply because before I quit, I didn't have big brands behind my name. I didn't have big titles when I quit. All I had been doing was admin and coordination. And no one knew me, trust me. If you go back 8-9 years ago, Bavani Periasamy is unknown. So I knew I had to do something, and that was what I did. I just kept writing. And to my surprise, I kind of started collecting a fan base. People started to recognize me and gratitude. Kind of nice feeling. And alongside that came the speaking engagements. But what it's famous for, the pro bono sessions came first. But what to do, no experience, right? They can do. I needed the experience, I needed the testimonials, I needed the practice. So I did. I know we can have a debate whether professional speakers should do pro bono gigs, but at that time I did what I needed to do. And slowly after that, to my surprise, I started getting coaching clients. Because remember, in between I used to write about coaching, training. And here's one thing that I learned. My intention was to build a brand. But what happened along the way? Trust was built. And I didn't realize this. It was not my intention, but trust was built. So sometimes when I ask client, how should you get to know me? And they say, oh, we found your name, someone referred your name, so we went to LinkedIn, we checked you out, we verified. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I started to focus on that. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been hearing this since this morning. Tan Sri mentioned it, Vinay mentioned it, Major Prabha mentioned it. It's all about at least doing one thing. Keep doing one thing. Because if I waited for the perfect website, I would not have had the content to do the website. If I waited, I would not have the merchandise. If I waited, the book will not get written. But it's about picking that one thing. And to pick that one thing is to really ask yourself, what is it that I want? For me back then, all I wanted was to speak and to share about gratitude. It was important to me. Gratitude was a big part of my life. I needed to speak about it and I needed to share how magical it can be. So I badly wanted that. I badly wanted to speak and share about gratitude. And next was just to pick that one thing. What is within my reach? What is within my capacity? To build a website, it took me almost 12 years. It was just about 2 years ago that I finally got my website out. But if I had not started, this website would not have materialized. So pick that one thing. And my wants have changed. Back then, it's all about speaking about gratitude. But if you ask me what do I want now, it's more than that. I want to speak about gratitude. I want to see how can I bring in coaching and facilitation, bring it into organizations. How do we build an appreciative work culture using coaching and facilitation techniques? How can I use coaching for cancer or terminal disease patients? How can I use facilitation process to do a closing for a keynote? My wants have changed. But my message on my branding has not changed. I keep doing it. Because the people who are reading are also observing my evolution. And here's the thing. You will hear later on, Lekong, Maverick, they're going to keep coming and telling you, you need to sell, you need to market, and I will say you need to brand yourself. You're going to keep hearing this. It's important. Because you can have a dream, but without the action, it will always be a dream. And one lesson that I learned from this brand building, we need to stay true to who we are. We can't write about something, speak about something, but we are not doing that. One message that I learned from Captain Shan is when he said, we need to be congruent. In Malay, we say, jangan sengit. To my international friends, that in loose translation, it means don't be crooked, but the meaning may change with that. But it's more like saying, be straight. You know your true north. Stay with that. And that's one important lesson I learned as I build the brand. Because the last thing you want to do is disappoint someone with saying something on social media, in your messages, in your marketing, but when you appear, you're not what they expected. They will still pay you for that gig. Call you second time or not? It's a second question. So ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, what are your dreams? What is it that you badly want? Pick that one thing. Focus on that. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because I know, if you keep doing it, if you keep believing in your dreams, opportunity will come. I can't tell you when, but trust that opportunity will come. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bavani Periasamy, your gratitude advocate. Thank you.